Good evening and welcome to英語から英会話 Live, where we study and practice English while having a great time. What's one of the best things about 英語から英会話 Live? You can practice English while watching the show by sharing ideas in the chat. Viewers who share an idea in one video in a month are 365 English Study Samurai. And viewers who share an idea in 5 videos in a month are 365 English Study Daimyo. And viewers who share an idea in 10 videos in a month are Shogun or Ohime-sama. So far, we have 4 daimyo: Takanona, Kanmama, K-Workshop, and Take Agnor. And we have 7 samurai: Charming, Takesh, Hiromi Okada, Hiroti, Miki, Yo, and Disney. If you haven't become a samurai yet for this month, this is your chance. All you have to do is share an idea in the chat. So, let's begin. First, let's do a question and answer from me to you. I'll ask you a question and I'll give you 4 minutes to share an idea. So the first question is, what would you like to do this summer? And I'm going to start the timer. All right, so we have 4 minutes. Please tell me, what would you like to do this summer? What would you like to do this summer? I think some people might say like many things. I'd like to do many things. Yeah. What would you like to do this summer? Now, one of my dreams is to go to Oze. I've never been to Oze, so if possible, I'd like to go to Oze for the first time. How about you? What would you like to do this summer? That is a really useful way to share an idea. Yes. Oh, Take Agnor. Thank you for joining the show. I would like to visit Ikahol with my friend. Great idea. Yeah, I just took a trip to Lake Haruna, and I drove by Ikahol. It is a very beautiful place. That's a great place. So green, very beautiful. Yeah, great idea. Nice job. Anyone else? What would you like to do this summer? I used to like to go to the beach, but nowadays, the beach is a little bit too sunny and hot for me. Let's see. Oh, come, Mama. Thank you for joining the show. I'd like to buy a new sandal this summer. Oh, that's nice. Yes, sandals are very nice. Yeah. I think for me, I might need a new swimsuit. Takanona, thank you for joining the show. I'd like to perform a dance this summer. That sounds fun. I know, there, of course, there are many, different kinds of dances. So that'll be good. K-Workshop, thank you for joining the show. I want to build a handmade garage to prevent hail before summer. That's a great idea. I think, last summer, a lot of people's cars got damaged from hail. So, yeah, that would be a very wise decision if possible, to build. Handmade. That sounds fun. Takesh, thank you for joining the show. I like to paint using the watercolor pencils I bought Golden Week. Wow, that sounds great. For me, that would be a huge challenge. Um, I don't know why, but painting and drawing has always been so difficult for me. But yeah, that's exciting. I hope good luck. Good luck with that. Yeah. T says, I'd like to go to Kawaba Michi no Eki. Thank you for joining the show. Nice idea. Yeah, Kawaba Michi no Eki sounds wonderful. All right. Well, fantastic. Nice job, everyone. And, feel free to share your idea anytime. But let's move on to the next question. If you had to move to another country, where would you move to? I know this is a tough question, but yeah, if you had to move to another country, where would you move to? No, sometimes you have no choice, where you could move to. But if imagine you have a choice and you can move to any other country, um, where would you move to? And of course, if you want to, you can explain why, like using because. Um, for example, I don't, I have no idea, but I could say like, oh, I'd move to Spain because I want to, try speaking to Spanish people every day. Yes. How about you? If you had to move to another country, where would you move to? Now, a lot of people like Hawaii, in America, but I've never been to Hawaii, so I don't know. If you had to move to another country, where would you move to? In this situation, you could just say, I'd move to, or you could say, I maybe I'd move to is okay too. Hmm. Like, all the things like safety, weather, and possibly job, like think about possibility of, yeah. All right, Take Agnor says, I would move to Australia because I like koalas. Nice idea. That's great. And I think Australia, I'm very jealous of Australia because the time difference between Australia and Japan is almost nothing. Whereas in America, there's a huge time difference. K Workshop says, I'd like to move to Taiwan because Taiwan is very close to Japan. Nice idea. I love Taiwan. I've only visited once, but it was a really nice place. But the only problem for me is maybe Taiwan might be too hot. So I have to, you have to think about the weather too. If you're just joining the show right now, I'm asking a question to you, and if you have an idea, an answer, please share your answer in the chat. If you had to move to another country, where would you move to? Tough question. Yeah, I've kind of been thinking about South American countries like Argentina or Chile. Might be nice. Oh, Waku, thank you for joining the show. Singapore. Why would you move to Singapore? I don't know much about Singapore. I know that English is a very common language there, other than, of course, Chinese and English. Takesh says, I'd like to move to Hawaii because the climate is very comfortable. Yeah, nice idea. I think so too. Waku's happy. That's good. I'm happy to see that. Um, yeah, I know I've never been to Hawaii, but that would be definitely something to look into. All right. Well, great job, everyone. Nice work. We're going to move on. Oh, Takanona says, I would like to move to Brazil to play soccer. Nice idea. Yeah, in Brazil, Portuguese is the main language. So, yeah, that would be interesting. And I think I'm kind of curious about Brazil too. All right, let's move on to Eigo Kara Eikaiwa Unit 12, Section F. In this section, we're going to look at this question. What are you gonna do next weekend? Now, this is a very useful question, but let's think about how can we make what are you gonna do next weekend more useful for English conversation. I'll share 3 of my ideas and repeat each idea twice. So first, I recommend, what do you like to do on the weekend? What do you like to do on the weekend? What do you like to do on the weekend? Basic question. It's always fun to ask people. Next, are you busy this weekend? Are you busy this weekend? Are you busy this weekend? This is, often question people ask before they invite someone to an activity, like going to the beer garden, maybe. All right. And lastly, I recommend, if the weather is good, I want to go to a park this weekend. How about you? If the weather is good, I want to go to a park this weekend. How about you? If the weather is good, I want to go to a park this weekend. How about you? So, how can you make what are you going to do this weekend more useful for English conversation? Please share your ideas in the chat. And remember, any idea is okay. If you want to, you could change it. You don't have to talk about the weekend. You can change it if you want, or you can talk about the weekend. It's up to you. Please share your ideas. We already have one new 365 English Study Samurai. So that's wonderful. And I hope, anyone who's watching, if you want to share your idea, please go ahead. And so just think about, how can you make what are you gonna do this weekend more useful for English conversation? I think today is Sunday, and so what are you gonna do this weekend? Definitely not useful for on a Sunday. So you definitely, if it's Sunday night, you should not ask this question. You need to change it. What would be good? On a Sunday night, one thing you could do, is talk about next weekend. That would be much more useful than this weekend. On a Sunday night, you might even say, like, oh, what are you gonna do tomorrow? Might be useful. Takanona, what are you planning to buy this weekend? Nice idea. In that case, I often recommend, I would say, are you planning to buy anything this weekend? Both are okay. Nice work. Okay, workshop, I'm going to tidy up and clean my room this weekend. It's too late. Aren't you going to go to a picnic this weekend? Nice idea. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Come, Mama, I'm going to take a trip to Korea. Where are you going to go this summer? Nice idea. Great question. Great sentence and great question. Very nice. Good work. Okay, Agnors, I'm going to watch a movie with my friend this summer. How about you? Nice idea. Yes. Yeah, for me, I have no plans to watch a movie, but nice idea. Hiro T says, what are you gonna do after retirement? Nice idea. That's great. Very nice. Yeah, that was a much more useful question. And I think, what are you going to do after retirement? That's a great WH question. It's always tough, sometimes to decide, should I use a WH question, like what, when, where, or should I use a yes/no question? It's sometimes both are okay, and sometimes one is a little bit better than the other. All right, great job, everyone. Nice work. Now let's move on to the last section. So this is Takesh. Unfortunately, I'm busy next Saturday night. Oh, I'm gonna clap because it's good English. But it's sad. I'm sad to hear that. Are you busy because you're gonna go to the beer garden? Just joking. No worries. All right, nice work. Okay, so last section, question and answer from you to me. So in this section, you can ask me questions in the chat, and I will do my best to answer them. And it could be, any kind of question. Could be about English, could be about life, could be about anything. Okay, workshop. What did you have for dinner today? Nice idea. I had bean sprouts, moyash soy bean sprouts, and kimchi and mayonnaise, and I think pork and some green vegetables. I don't know, some kind of green vegetables. How about you, K Workshop? What did you have for dinner tonight or today? Right now, we're doing the question and answers from you to me. So you can ask me questions in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer them. Lion says, what are you gonna do when you finish cleaning your room? Great question. Oftentimes I think when I finish cleaning my room, I'm probably just going to relax. How about you, YN? Thank you for joining the show. And great comment. Great idea. What are you gonna do when you finish cleaning your room? Please let me know. And yeah. Right now, tonight, I'm not drinking. I don't have any drink. It was really crazy. My family and we were watching a funny show called Little Sheldon. And it was so funny, I forgot about the time. And then was like, oh no. All right. Takesh, do you think one best friend is enough, or do you need more than one? Great question. I think one best friend is enough. It's always case by case based on the situation, but yeah, very nice. Good idea. Okay, workshop. I ate grilled fish and kimchi soup. Nice idea. Takanona, if you were to move, which country would you like to live in? Nice idea. I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough question. I need to think about it. Why? And I relax and watch the video. Nice idea. Yeah, I was thinking, I think, one time we were talking about, what would you do if you had more energy in the evening? And, you know, I've been thinking about this a lot recently, and I think a lot of times you just want to relax and watch a video, and that's okay. That's no problem. Great job. Well, does anyone else have a question? This is your chance to use English. Please ask me any kind of question. I still need to try to answer Takanona's question. If you were to move, which country would you like to live in? I don't know. Hiroti, where do you usually buy your clothes? Great question. For me, I don't care too much about clothes, so anywhere is okay. But I think Uniqlo is a very convenient and useful place to go shopping. So I would say I usually go to Uniqlo to buy clothes, but I'll buy clothes anywhere. Oh, and the outlet mall in Karuizawa was really nice. They have a lot of shops, and so that would be my kind of second favorite place to buy clothes. And I'm sorry, Takanona, I have no idea which country, if I were to move, which country would I like to live in. So that's a tough question. I don't know. All right. Well, great job, everyone. Thank you so much for studying with me tonight. You guys shared lots of great ideas. There were some new samurai. That's wonderful. Great. I hope everyone has a great Sunday evening, and we will have our regular schedule next week, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday night, 8:30 p.m. Let's enjoy and have a great time. So I will see you next time. Bye.